appreciate more than saying, I love you. Published by Woman's Day. Show him how you really feel with these thoughtful ideas. 1 of 11. Give him your undivided attention. When the male brain sees you checking your iPhone during dinner, it interprets that as, I'm not important, says marriage therapist Mike Dow, Psy. D. That's because men's brains evolved to do one thing at a time while filtering out all other stimuli, he explains. Even though women function differently, your man appreciates when you focus your attention solely on him. It says, you are my priority, and I love you, Dr. Dow says. So make eye contact while he's talking and limit interruptions. 2 of 11. Wear that dress he loves in you. No matter how long you've been together, dressing up for him sends a message that you still want to look good for him. Men's brains are wired to respond to visual cues more than women's brains, Dr. Dow says. Seeing you in that sexy dress shows him you desire him. Consider choosing a red dress as your go-to. A study by researchers at the University of Rochester in New York found that ladies in red are an aphrodisiac to men. 3 of 11. Make him his favorite meal. The best way to a man's heart may be through his belly, Dr. Dow says. Knowing what he likes to eat without having to ask him demonstrates how well you know him. And the couples have treated who know small details about each other have the happiest marriages. Maybe you're such a good cook that your husband likes everything you make. In that case, try breaking out the pumpkin pie. According to research by Alan Hirsch, PhD, of the Smell and Taste Research Foundation in Chicago, this sweet scent arouses men more than other aromas. 4 of 11. Take care of yourself. Reducing levels of stress, eating right, exercising, quitting smoking, and even pampering yourself may sound like treats for you, but they're also ways to show you love him. This communicates, I want to have a long, wonderful life with you, and I'll do whatever it takes to prevent you from experiencing the grief of losing someone, Dr. Dow says. What better motivation do you need to hit the gym? 5 of 11. Encourage him to take time for himself. While you may not hesitate to ask for personal time, your husband may have trouble verbalizing what he needs. Occasionally, suggest that he takes a day to relax with friends, play video games, work on the car, or just sleep in. This shows support and allows him the freedom to do what he needs to be his best self, clinical psychologist Andra Brosh, Ph.D. says. Your husband will see this worry-free and chore-free time as a loving reward from an awesome wife. 6 of 11. Compliment his looks. Genuine compliments on his looks and strength confirm that you admire him, which equates to love, says Brosh. When he pops the lid on the jam jar with ease, mention that you enjoy having such a strong man around. Trust us, he'll beam. 7 of 11. Ask for his advice. Your man wants to feel like an important part of your world and that his opinions matter to you. Ask for his advice on how to approach your boss for a raise and you'll prove you trust and value his judgment. Asking for advice shows that you rely on him and that there's a place for him in your life. Need, dependency and love go hand in hand, Dr. Brosh says. 8 of 11. Thank him for the little things. Next time your husband drives the kids to school or goes to the grocery store, express your gratitude. When we're rushing through life, we forget to notice the good deeds and guys forget to say what they need from you, but they have feelings too. So say, I really appreciate that, says licensed marriage and family therapist Karen Goldstein. 9 of 11. Give him a big hug. Instead of a quick peck before running out the door in the morning, choose a lingering embrace. While women connect verbally, men connect more through touch, Goldstein says. Hug for at least 7 seconds. It's a long time, but there's something about that number where the hold ends up really giving him something. And there's no doubt you'll love it too. 10 of 11. Get in a quick round of sex. Dr. Dow suggests making love for even just a few minutes has feel-good benefits. I hope that most of the time, your lovemaking is full of foreplay and romance. But other times, just have sex. Men experience an increase in dopamine, a chemical they release during sex, which stimulates the mental pleasure and reward center, Dr. Dow says. Women get those loving feelings when they release oxytocin during a post-sex cuddle session. 11 of 11. Let him vent. The latest office drama or family fight plays on his emotions more than he'd like to let on. So create a safe space for your guy to let his walls down. Listen to his worries or problems without trying to fix them, Dr. Brosh says. It shows him you don't deem him weak or inadequate and affords him a place in the relationship to share that part of his life. Moreover, it shows you care. If he comes home from work in a bad mood, ask him if he wants to let it out. If not, that's fine, but he may need a prod to open the floodgates. Dating plus marriage.